All right, take two. I just filmed this whole thing, recorded the whole thing, and then realized that my kid had the earbuds plugged into the thing the whole time, so you couldn't even hear me. Okay, so today is October 1st, 2018. I just wrapped up 21 months of topical steroid withdrawal, and so we're looking at week 92, day 639. I count days. You guys might not worry about that, but in the beginning I promised myself that I would hang in there. If I could make it 1,000 days without steroids, that I wouldn't regret it. So I'm over halfway there. And I would say that the first year was the hardest. The first year and a half was kind of on the upswing of the hard. And now I feel like I'm pretty much a normal person, even though I do have a couple of trouble areas. But overall, things are going well. I've been working full-time out of the house, and I have stopped using ice packs altogether. I don't need them at any time during the day or the night anymore. At least that's how the last 30 days have gone, which says a lot, since I've gone the 21 months otherwise. Anyhow, the other thing is that I've been feeling the temperature. I've been feeling cold a whole lot more, which is awesome, because for the longest time I always felt like I was really on the warm side, like a hot box, or that it didn't take much for the temperature to change for me to spark, an itch or the burn. And so that's why I was always running to the ice packs, but that was also why I always had the temperature super low in the house. I usually like the temperature around 63, 65 with the kids around. But I haven't really been comfortable with it that cold anymore. I do like it warmer. So at nighttime, I've been having it around 66. During the day, around 68, 70 degrees. There's been a chill in the air outside recently, which has really helped. And I feel, since it's not like the 90-degree muggy Wisconsin weather anymore, that a lot of my skin has been tolerating and healing a little bit better with the cold. I don't know. So I've noticed that my chest and back has cleared up quite a bit since the temperature has dropped outside, even though I live inside all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I live and work in air conditioning, so I don't know how the outside weather still affects the inside, but it could be, just the humidity and all that, this direct sunlight and kind of stuff that really toys with us on our healing journey. But anyways, lots to report, that I'm feeling temperature, no ice. Also, I've had less burning of the hands, which if you have the steroid addiction, you probably know what I mean by this, but whenever I did wet chores, or if my hands got irritated enough, I just wanted to burn them under super hot scalding water. Scalding water, is that the word? Correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, I've noticed this last month I haven't been burning my hands multiple times a day. In fact, there are times when I've noticed it's kind of a few days in between each time I want to do that to my skin. So anyways, that's why I avoided all the wet chores in the past, if you've followed me on my other videos, because I just wanted to prevent the feel of wanting to do that. It's like this total body sensation, and it has the same feel as, getting that really good scratch in, but it's burning instead. And I know it's not good for me. So I'm glad that I haven't been doing it as often. And I just really feel like that's associated with the less steroids I have. The more that, I'm healing from that, the less I desire to do that. Also, I've been cleaning a lot more. Not a ton, but enough where it's stretching me out of, the comfort zone of where I was before. So here and there, I will do dishes at home, and I will wipe down, the dining room table or the countertops. Occasionally I'll clean the bathroom, but I just try to avoid that as much as possible. Just anything, because I still have open sores, and I would prefer other people do that. But I have stepped in and done what I have to do when I need to do it when I'm in a pinch. And then also, before we had caretakers that would kind of come over, a neighbor that would visit and do the dishes. And then I had childcare here in the home with my kids throughout the summer. And so I always had the childcare provider do the dishes while she was here. But now the kids are being watched somewhere else. So then that means I have to do my dishes, or my husband. And so that's where I found myself more often than not having these times where, okay, I'm responsible for this in order to make dinner for my kids or something. But it's working out. I feel like I'm bouncing back and I'm not any worse doing the dishes than I was before. So it's working out okay. And then also at work, I have put on some nitrile gloves and have cleaned a little bit. I work at a library, so just cleaning the books and the shelves and stuff. And I've noticed that it does kind of set me back a little bit. And I was using some Lysol wipes too, which I'm not a big fan of, but that's what they had. And again, it kind of sets me back a little bit, but not enough to where I'm like flaring big time or something. Okay, so let me give you a close-up. I know you can't really see it very well right now because the lighting's really terrible. That's basically all I have left. I have a tiny little thing right here of dry skin, but that's it. So then last night I went and detoxed with a clay mask for the first time. And you guys, this is a big deal if we ever put anything on our skin, because we never know how our skin is going to react and what it's going to do, and if it's going to set us back for days or weeks or whatever. And so I went out on a limb. And again, I love this company, Shackley, and all their pure ingredients and everything. And you guys, I did this last night, and look, my skin still looks good, and if not better. Well, anyways, I put this on my face. It's so creamy. It's like pudding. But I also put it on my hands and wrists, because I'm like, for withdrawal, we're allowing our body to detox and get rid of all the steroids. And so why not? If this is kind of like this magnet that pulls out all the bad stuff, I'm going to do this where my trouble areas are. So check out my blog, tswskinwar.wordpress.com, and I'll post some more focused pictures on what this looked like. But honestly, when I put the clay mask on my hand, this sore spot right here started oozing like all that stuff that doesn't need to be in there. Same thing, there was a couple sores here that were doing that. So it's pretty awesome. I feel like it's worked really well. It didn't irritate my skin at all, and it did exactly what I wanted it to do. And then I woke up this morning with like really super soft, moisturized skin. It was amazing. And then my beloved Shackley came out with a couple new products. So the mask, they have a hydrating mask to it, and I have it coming in the mail, but I haven't tried that one yet. I'll report to you next time after I get it. But in the meantime, there's 2 hydrating, moisturizing products that are just awesome. And I haven't read up on all the literature, so please excuse me. I'm just going to go off my experience. But I've been using this all month, and you can see I'm almost like halfway gone with this. But can you see all those little moisturizing bubbles? It honestly almost looks like water. It's so clear and so thin, and you don't need a whole lot. But it's clinically proven. It will moisturize your skin 212% immediately. That is a huge increase in moisture. And then this is a moisture lock. See that little sunshine? It's supposed to be like a day cream symbol. This is like super creamy too. Barely need any. It feels like water. Like it's so, I don't know. But anyways, I just put it like on the trouble areas, and I just love it. Especially like with steroid ridden skin, like it's already dry and like wrinkly and elephant skinitis kind of stuff. And it's so, it's already just dry as it is, but then leading into the fall and winter with the dry seasons and stuff coming, it's like, I want to make sure that I had this in place before my skin would just go through the ringer with that. So I really hope that this will kind of help me get through the winter months without any setbacks or problems. So anyways, that's all I have for now. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I hope your healing journey is going well. Please feel free to comment or question in the boxes below. I'd love to hear from you. So have a great day, and I'll be in touch with you next time. Bye now.